Okay.
Through 5:53:25.
All right. Any further discussion? All right.
Next one is page 520, line 19 through page 520, line 24. That's Mr. Copeland giving an opinion that Mr. Williams would supposedly have tick killed. We've agreed that that should be excluded, redacted.
Thinking from Whitney. Thinking from Texas, Whitney says, ooh, Marv Stradamus. Oh, man.
All right. Is the state in concurrence?
You nailed
Yes, Your
it.
Honor. And the time is 6:02:38
Nailed it.
6:02:38.
through 6:02:47.
AB.
All right.
God damn.
602.
38 through 6:02:47.
Thank you.
All right. What's next, Mr. Adams?
Next one is
You nailed
page
it.
528, line 11 to page 530, line 2. Detective Thorpe is talking about how loyal and great Woody is and how reliable he is. We've agreed that should be redacted.
State in concurrence?
Yes, Your Honor. And the time is 6:08:59 through 6:11:08.
Okay. Any further discussion? All right.
The last one, Judge, is page 523, line 12 to page 540, line 6. That is Mr. Copeland and his girlfriend Deshawn are having a phone conversation. That phone conversation is captured in the audio, and we've agreed that that should be redacted. Deshawn are having a phone conversation. That phone conversation is captured in the audio. That should be redacted.
State in concurrence?
Yes, Your Honor. And that'd be from 6:13:27
6:13:27.
to the end. And I think it ends at like maybe 10 minutes later, about 6:23.
Okay.
What
Your
the
Honor,
heck
there's one
is that?
additional section that we're going to agree to.
Y'all hear that or is it just me?
Which was that?
No, it's been
5:21.
happening all morning. It's their
All right,
feed.
Mhm.
All right.
They
Okay,
can't
so
keep
which
the
one
mics
y'all
on
say
at the
on
same
three?
time.
Judge, that would be third from the bottom, page 521, line 20. Page
521, line 20.
Yes, sir. To page 521, line 23. That's where Mr. Copeland references a conversation where supposedly Yak says that Mr. Williams is going to have Tick killed. We've agreed that that should be removed. As well, my objection was conversation, speculation, and hearsay.
And Your Honor, it actually is extended to page 522, line 5.
It goes to 522, line 5?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. Mr. Adams, you in concurrence?
Okay, have 1 second.
Yeah, 522, line 5.
While they are looking at that, big shout out to Thinking from Texas, Whitney. Thank you so much. Huge support from you.
Yes,
As
we're gonna agree
always,
with that.
thank you. She has
What
become
are the
the
time?
stream
So
sponsor.
that
She's
should be around
sponsoring this entire stream.
6:03:23.
6:03:23.
Pause this for a second. Let's give some respect. Guys, y'all know I don't ask y'all for anything, man. I even have to ask y'all for likes. Y'all doing so well on my likes. So I ain't gonna ask y'all for nothing but one thing. Please write Whitney in the damn chat. She's sponsoring the stream that we're watching. The whole stream, 5,700 of y'all in here. I would like to see 5,700 Whitneys. Thank you so much, Whitney, for sponsoring yet another stream. Thank y'all for spamming her name. Said, what did he just say? Birdman? Don't tell me Whitney know a little bit about Birdman now. Don't even tell me that. Y'all see her on the horse. Y'all see her there on the horse. She's a country gal. What does a country gal know about Birdman? Come on, Whitney. All right, now, Whitney. All right, how y'all doing Miss White. Everything bigger in Texas. Shout out to Miss Whitney knowing about Birdman. Know all about Lil Wayne. Thank you. Miss Whitney invited to the cookout. Now she know all about it. Thank you so much. And thank y'all for spamming her name. She is sponsoring this stream that we are watching. Thank you so much. Thank you.
60344.
Goddess Empress
Service will
Ebony
turn to- yeah,
says
one
we
more time.
big in Texas. All right.
Through 60344.
Y'all got it in Texas, huh? Thank you. Spamming it up.
By my count, Judge, if are you ready? What's ready? It looks like we've got
Jesus.
3, 4. We got 6. We got 6 more to.
Okay. And then there's the 2 that from Mr. Sharp from yesterday that we need to also kind of bring to closure.
Yes, Your Honor.
All
I
right.
think the state has. I'll take a look. The state had a few that overlapped with mine. I'll take a look and be prepared to address that tomorrow.
I think all of the ones that the state had for this portion, I believe, are inclusive of what defense counsel asked for.
Okay, so tomorrow, our goal would be to exhaust those 2 or those particular remaining sections, as well as potentially start on the phone calls. Okay?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. Have you all identified those particular things in the phone call similarly to the tape that you believe you can share with the defense?
So we've identified the calls. We can get something over to them with the specific portions of
This
it.
is helpful because it kind of it narrows the issues. So if you could do that, that would be great. And if you all have corresponding objections, it certainly helps the court in resolving those. Okay?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. Anything else we need to cover with y'all before tomorrow? We will meet tomorrow morning, starting at 9:30 for an anticipated 10 o'clock start time. And
Wait, are they
we
meeting
will,
tomorrow too? I thought today was the
sort
last
the
day.
issues.
Hold on.
So
Yeah,
if you
they
could
are.
do that, that would be great. And if you all have corresponding objections, it certainly helps the court in resolving those. Okay?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. Anything else we need to cover with y'all before tomorrow? We will meet tomorrow morning, starting at 9:30 for an anticipated 10 o'clock start time. And we will we'll be in session till probably, I would say early. I'd say no later than probably about 2 o'clock or thereabouts. Okay?
Okay, thank you, Your Honor.
All right. Okay. Oh, Mr. Kokomo and Mr. Yusuf, I didn't recognize you this morning, but good morning, gentlemen. Okay. All right. We're in recess. Okay. All right. See y'all tomorrow.
All right. So what do you think, guys? What do you think? AV, what's been your take on this?
Yeah, no. So it's interesting to see how all of it's taking place. It's not really changed much from this morning or yesterday. We're still seeing the evidence go back and forth. Again, Kayla was here yesterday, so I'm excited for y'all to go out and get all the information if she gives it to you. That would be really cool.
We're going to make Kayla give it up. All right, we're going to make it give it up.
Sometimes you got to take people out on dates to get what you need, man.
Exactly, right? We know all about it. Know all about it. I think what we're going to do, guys, we haven't done this in a while, and it's been a short session. So what we're going to do, we're going to drop the link. We're going to drop the link and see if you guys want to come up. If you want to come up, please do it. Again, somebody shout out Miss Whitney. Somebody shout out Miss Whitney, the stream sponsor.
And while you do that, Lead, is it okay if I read a few of these cash apps?
Please do. And again, guys, y'all go over there, support AV on the Cash App, support her on her channel. She does such amazing work over here. You know, you guys might not know she's killing it over there as well. Look at Miss Whitney. So you nailed it today. Got the hair up, got the shoulders out. All right, I see you. All right, so listen, what you say, you gotta get it how you want to get it. All right, sometimes you gotta get what you need. So yeah, shout out any cash apps you got on your side.
Yeah, shout out to E Capone with the $5.
Shout out to Ego.
He says he likes when I speak Portuguese. Thank you so much.
Eso.
Shout out to the Little Gaming Channel with $50. He says, love seeing your face first on the camera. Thank you so much, Little Gaming Channel. And also, I do want to shout out Michael Love yesterday. He saw how hard I worked. He saw that I put in 8 hours, sent me $100 so I can go and get a steak dinner. So I do want to start. I wanted to start with that. But huge shout out to Michael Love. Like,
shout out to Michael Love. Thank you. Yes.
Shout out to Ashley with $25. She says, keep being you. I will, Ashley. Thank you so much. Really, really sweet of you. Shout out to Jamie. No comment, no question. Pure love of the game. Thank you, Jamie. Shout out to Kathleen with $2. She says, much love. Thank you, Kathleen. And then shout out to Gary with $1. He says, what you mean?
What
That
you
what
mean?
that What You Mean merch is available on my channel, guys, if y'all want to go over there and check it out. And then lastly, shout out to Audrey with $10. No comment, no question. Pure love of the game. Thank you, guys. I always really appreciate the support. I know you don't have to do it, but when you support us like this, it's very, very thoughtful of you.
100%. Thank you guys so much for supporting AV, for supporting me, for supporting my channel, for supporting her channel. So many of y'all go over there and then you come back and you say, I sub. And y'all pushed her to over, 33,000? We're going to be honest, it needs to be 330,000, but we getting there. Every step is important. And so thank you guys so much for going out there and subbing. Y'all see AV, just an amazing, amazing woman. Amazing. And, this whole case has been about some amazing people. Brian Steele, Young Thug, Grammy winner, all that. Fannie Willis, she's risen to the top, but look what she's doing, getting these RICO cases. Judge Glanville, want to talk about him for a second. Thinking from Texas Whitney says, why was this not done in pretrial? I feel bad for the jurors. Yes, he said, this wasn't done in pretrial. If you remember, guys, there was some shenanigans before this trial started, and the state was trying to buy time. The state was not ready. And they started up the case, and then the two of the main prosecutors that they wanted to handle this case, they both quit. The white the white prosecutors like, all right, I see how this is going. I'm getting the fuck out, and I'm saving my reputation. I'm saving my career, saving my life. So the white ones got out. That was the starting lineup. So when your starters go down, who you got to pull up? You got to pull up the black ones. But what was the problem? And it wasn't the black ones' fault. You guys, come on now. We grow, so we talking. What was the problem with the black ones? The black ones weren't ready. Now, is it their fault that they were not ready? No, because they were the white ones who were supposed to do the case. But when the white ones left, the black ones were, how do you say, AV? What were they doing?
Oh, scrambling and scraping.
Yeah, the black ones were scrambling and scraping. They were like, oh, and it's such a huge case. It's our biggest case in history. So the black ones were scrambling and scraping. So what they were doing is buying time. What did the defense do? The defense saw them on their hands and knees scrambling and scraping. But what did they do? The defense filed a speedy trial demand. And that put the black ones on the clock. Because now you got to start up the case. It's a speedy trial, or you got to let these men go. And it was so many men. So they were buying as much time as they could. And then the judge was like, hey, man, we're starting. And anything that we haven't covered, we're just going to cover it as it comes up. And so all of this Woody stuff is things that they push to the back burner, things that we're going to cover it when it comes up. And so this is what you get. But great question. And yeah, it's now, to be fair, it looked like at the beginning that the black ones were doing good. You had Love, you had Hilton, but then shit turned. The black ones started bursting out in court crying. the black ones turned on one another. Oh, why the black ones always turning on one another? And this is what you got. You got Kayla yesterday was like, yeah, man, I used to work in the DA's office. Yeah, I was a prosecutor. She was like, I don't really know how you're going to get reasonable doubt. She didn't want to say it like that because she's very close to Hilton. So she, she didn't want to throw her girl up under the bus, but she was like, how is a jury going to convict? How are you going to get all these people to do a beyond a reasonable doubt? So this is a great question, thinking from Whitney. Excellent question. And again, see, listen, you're going to get me out to Texas on that horse. Whoever seen a black person on a horse, they'd be like, oh, hold on. Oh, wait, now go slow. You see white people on a horse, they'd be like, ah. Black people like, get somebody from Atlanta on a damn horse. All right? It is, we are sketched out. Thank you so much. Somebody spam Whitney's name, guys. Jesus. Yeah. Oh my God. Shout out to Thinking from Whitney. And again, guys, I never ask y'all for anything, but I do want to have y'all spam. They got Mike in Tennessee, of all Rocky Top. All right. Shouting out, Thinking from Texas, Whitney. Thank you so much. What did she say? She says, do you think Woody knows what he did to this trial? I don't really think so. I don't know if Woody has a high school education. And so I don't know if he understands the ins and outs. I think Woody, just like he said when he testified, he takes life day by day. What did he say? I wake up and I just try not to get pulled over by the cops. Maybe I try to get some ass every now and then around here. That's it. I hang out with my folks, try to get some ass and try to stay away from the cops. That's my daily existence. So for him to really have the forethought and the insight to be able to reflect on what this trial means to the state of Georgia, what it means to our court system, all the millions and millions and millions of dollars, I don't think he has an understanding. Y'all see him on TikTok. Does he look like he understands anything when he's on TikTok right now? I saw him in a rap video by his mama grave, kneeling down, rapping, just squatting down by his mama grave. Oh man. It's so weird. You take a Whitney, you take a Mike in Tennessee, you take an AV, you take normal people, and we all think that we think that other people are like us. They're not. They're limited in their mental capacity. They are limited in their education. They are limited in their sophistication. They are limited in the opportunities that life has given them. They are limited in their personality traits. So many people walking around here, guys, just on instinct. Not what am I going to do next year? Not what are my goals? What am I going to save? What am I working towards? I don't think Woody's asked himself that in 10 years, what he's working towards. He's on a daily basis. And it's just so hard for people who are not living like that to put themselves in the shoes of someone who's living on instinct. But there's a lot of people living on instinct. And Woody's one of them. So Thinking from Texas, Whitney, I don't understand what y'all doing. I know, Whitney, I know. It's deep. Guys, this whole law thing, y'all be asking me, Lead, why did you leave the practice of law? This judge, guys, Judge Glanville, forget about what y'all think of him. I know and I understand it and I agree. But he is, you can argue, the most important judge in this state. I got a question for you. I got a question. Somebody write it in the chat. How much does the chief judge in the chief county of the entire state, how much do they make? How much does the one person make? The one person, the most important judge in the state. Write your answer. I see 165, 150, 120, 120 for the most important judge in the state. Oh, damn. 160, 170, 200. Okay, put some respect on him. Somebody said 125. Send that man back to poverty. 140 a year, 200. Somebody said 312, 500. All right, slow down now. Slow down. I don't even think the president of the United States makes 500. Shout out to Miss Whitney. There she is. All right, Miss Whitney gonna get me out on one of these horses. All right, again, not enough. And she's exactly right. One of y'all got it by one. Well, in terms of in terms of Price is Right, you disqualified, but y'all were in there. The one low 52 says 485. I mean, the most important judge in the state. Do y'all want to pocket watch? Is it bad if we pocket watch? We can make racial jokes over here. DEI didn't earn it. We can make sexual jokes over here, anal all day, but we can't pocket watch. We gonna pocket watch till we grown. How much are you making, Judge? You are presiding over the most important case in this state's history. How much are you making for it? Well, let's take a look, shall we? Judge Glanville, again, the chief judge of the land. And he gets a paycheck, get direct deposit every 2 weeks. Who does he get it from? The state. Well, guess what the state does to fight corruption in a goal of transparency? I don't know if you guys know this. Federal employees, you know this. If you work for the feds, if you work for the state, you know this. What do you know about state employees and federal employees? Does anybody know? It's a particular aspect that is not required, available if you're a private citizen. If you work for Bank of America, or if you work for Georgia Power. Shout out to Regina. Regina knows it's public information. Shout out to Regina Lowry. So if we wanted to, if we had the inclination, we could do a little pocket watching. See what the hell this judge is making. In fact, what are we doing? Ms. Whitney said it's not enough. Is she right? How much would you charge to work on this case your entire life for years? We're going to pocket watch. We're going to go to Open Georgia. Oh my God. Oh my God. Ms. Whitney said it's not enough. We are going to see how much Judge Glanville make. Now, what his last name is at Glanville, right? You type a G. Oh, we pocket watching. I see a Gabe. I see a lot of Gables. Let's type in an L. I see Gladden, Gladney, Gladman. We need another one. What's his name? Glanville. Let's type in A. A didn't do nothing. Glenn. Let's type in N. Oh, is that him? Number 5 on the list. We got a Courtney Glanville. We got 3 Glanvilles. Which one is it? We got a Courtney shit. What the hell is Courtney Glanville? We got a Earl Glanville, and we got a Scott at Glansville Scott. I think it's this one. Now get your guesses ready. How much did they pay him for the last fiscal year? All right, are you ready? Let's get the pocket watch at 3, 2, 1. Oh, that's him. That's him. Let's go down to the search button. Are y'all ready? Let's see how many. Somebody said 200,000. Someone said 500,000. Someone said 449,000. Someone said 450,000. He's the top judge of the state of Georgia, chief judge of Fulton County. How much does he make? Judge Glanville, Judge, can y'all see this? Can y'all see this? 139,790. Con 28 cents. 140,000. Is that enough? Now he gets some travel. Shout out to Fannie Willis and Nathan Wade in these cabins in North Georgia and Tennessee. Mike in Tennessee know all about them cabins. Your man make $139,790. Is that enough? It's a lot of black women in Atlanta making way more than this judge. He's the #1 judge in the land. Is Whitney right when she says that is not enough? That is not enough, Ninja. It's not enough. 100 and just round it up 140,000. How much is that per month? But you got to take the taxes out. Right? MME says it's too much stress for this. It's too much stress. Now, can you blame him for, if you gonna only pay me 140,000 and I got a snitch? No, somebody, you gonna tell me who the snitch is. You don't pay me, and I'll put everybody in jail. Where Brian Steele at? Lock his ass up. If you are gonna pay me 140,000 for all the media coverage, all the scrutiny, oh, you better believe I'm having some fun with y'all. I'm throwing y'all in jail. I'm making y'all write term papers. I'm making y'all buy lunches and dinners for everybody. I'm making y'all stay late. I'm making y'all come early. I'm making y'all show up at 9 o'clock. I'm gonna show up at 11.
Chill out, son. Chill out, son. What's going on out there, people? One Words podcast, man. We back here. We back on the scene, man. Tuning into that YSL, coverage and, getting down to the nitty gritty. What's going on in this hip hop world. It's a cutthroat world, man. It's a cutthroat world. We living in this rap stuff is just like it's over the top. I mean, if this trial was like anyone else, can you guys hear me? Because I don't know if I can hear myself. Can someone drop a comment or let me know if you can hear me? So I don't know if I can hear myself. My headphones are not working properly. And I'm trying to find out. Oh, One Words. Okay. That's cool. But yeah, I'm gonna be going into some different things. That's why I really want to know. Am I recording now? Let's end it.